It's your host, Spook Benjamin, and we back again with another episode. Now, we all know inflation is beating our butts like never before, right? So now we got a room share, right? But I want to tell y'all, before y'all go room sharing, make sure y'all do y'all background check on the people y'all room sharing with. Or you could end up a victim. What you mean, Spook, end up a victim? Let's get to the bottom of this.
Of a horrific scene inside of a home inside of Jacksonville's Arlington area.
I know my family, like my grandma, they not taking it well, but I'm gonna be strong for them because that's what they need right now.
That home is located on Whitlock Avenue off Arlington Road. The bodies of a man and a woman were discovered inside the home. Family members say the man's name is 43-year-old Brian Gates. They shared this photo of him with us. They also say the woman was his girlfriend. Her family tells News4Jax that she was a mother of a small child. How police discovered their bodies is raising a lot of questions this evening, and it all centers around a man who flagged down a patrol officer to report that he shot the couple. News4Jax reporter Eric Avenay spoke with the families of both victims. He's joining us live with the latest on what they're saying in this investigation. Eric?
So you telling me that I'm a roommate, I got my other roommates, and I'm going to murder my roommate. And right after I murder my roommate, I'm going to go flag down the police and tell the police I did it. Does that make any sense? Yeah, I know. His brain is malfunctioning. I know.
Yes, Tariq, this has been a horrible day for the families of both victims, both of those victims who were found shot to death inside this home behind me here. They said the family suspected that Brian Gates' roommate was the shooter. And I can tell you that after a long conversation those family members had with multiple detectives, those suspicions were confirmed. Jacksonville police say on Thursday afternoon, a man near the corner of Whitlock Avenue and Arlington Road flagged down a patrol officer and told the officer he had just shot two people inside a home on Whitlock. When police entered the house, they said they found the bodies of an adult male and female who were both shot to death. Family members of the male victim have identified him as Brian Gates, the owner of the home. They say the woman who was also killed was his girlfriend. After talking to detectives, the family confirmed to News4Jax that the shooter who flagged down police was Gates' roommate, a man whom Gates had known for years and was trying to help get back on his feet by allowing him to live in the home rent-free. Moments before this block.
You see, y'all can't just be allowing any funky human being to get up in your home. Look at that. He was doing him a service. He said, you know what? I see you down on your feet. I see you need some help. I see you can't pay your rent. So come on in. Come on, live with me. You don't got to pay. You're going to live rent free. All you got to do is pay a little bit of electricity or a little bit of water bill here. But you're going to live rent free. Did the man a solid. And in return, what he did? Cause some murders. Cause some murders. In return. That's how he shows his gratitude for you making him live free. This don't make no sense at all. But do your due diligence and do your background check before you end up like this in this situation for everybody that want a roommate. All right?
Block became a crime scene. A friend of the family said he was on his way to work and called Gates' mother to report seeing Gates' roommate on the sidewalk acting strange. That family friend did not want to be identified.
And I happened to notice the guy was on the sidewalk, pounding the sidewalk, beating his head like he was just really hysterical out of it. And whatever the case may be, I kept on going and I called his mother and told him, I said, Brian roommate.
Jackson News, why are you showing the man's toes, man? You supposed to be lifting the camera up, showing the man's face. The camera is down, showing the man's toes. We don't want to see his toes. We want to see his face. All right, Jacksonville News, get it together.
Gets back on that stuff. It seems like he's having a hissy fit.
He says 2 hours later, he got a call to come back to this area because police were investigating a homicide inside Gates' home. What led up to the shooting inside this home remains unclear. Family and friends of Gates tell News4Jax that the two men had recently been arguing. News4Jax learned that many people in this area knew Brian Gates. an employee of the seafood shop located within 300 feet of the house where Gates and his girlfriend were found dead, told News4Jax off camera that Gates would volunteer to help out with the shop's landscaping. Gates' son, Brian Gates Jr., was not surprised by his father's popularity.
He was very famous. He was very friendly. Everywhere I went, when I was little, hanging out with him, he always knew somebody, dapping up somebody, all smiles. He was a great person.
Gates Jr. has many memories of his dad, but says the memories that really stick out are those of him and his dad battling each other on the basketball court. So there were some epic battles on the basketball court.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. He made me, like, my competitiveness comes from him mostly. Yeah. Up there at Bruce Park, yeah.
All that's left now are memories of those epic battles on the court, memories of the fun times between a father and son.
Damn, that's sad. That is some sad. Hopefully, I keep telling you, no more life in prison. We need to stop this nonsense with this life in prison. What we need to start doing is electrocution style. That's it. To get rid of this foolishness, murders that be happening on a daily basis. All right? This is getting insane. Now let's get to the next episode.
Of using an SUV to run into his boss who...
Hold on. Before we get into this, hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell so you know when I drop. You already know Spook is asking for a service that is free. Freebies we love, right? All right then. Appreciate that.
had just fired him.
Police say his rage led to a deadly shooting that sent 2 people to the hospital. This was around 6:30 last night near Charleston and Decatur in the West Valley. 8 News Now reporter Ryan Matthey has a video of it happening.
I heard somebody say he's coming back, and I couldn't move.
67-year-old Stephen Bowman dodged death. A disgruntled construction worker was driving a deadly weapon, but Bowman wasn't the target.
The suspect entered into the vehicle and began trying to chase down his employer.
Police say a nearby home was being remodeled Thursday evening, indicating one worker showed up to work intoxicated. Fired by his boss on the spot, it started as a verbal fight.
Police say this was the house that the conflict began in before that construction worker jumped in his car and began driving this way. Neighbors tell us this was the same direction that the employer was walking. We make this turn around the corner, it becomes more chaotic. 1, 2, 3 different properties, all completely smashed by that car before turning deadly.
It's like a blasted movie.
Neighbors stepped out of their home.
Lord have mercy. Bosses can't even fire their employees in peace no more, man. What's going on in America? We can't even get fired anymore properly. You heard that? A disgruntled worker got fired and he tried to run over his boss. He tried to end his boss' life. Now I get it. It's hard out here. And some of these companies and corporations, they don't give a damn hoots about you, man. They don't. That's why I'm always practice, start up your own business. But if you can't, you still need that 9 to 5 now. You still need that 9 to 5. But anyways, it's crazy. We can't even fire an employee no more without fearing for our life. That employee's going to retaliate against us, man. This is like a gang zone. You know what? You fired me. All right, I'm going to retaliate with you. And I'm going to hit you up. I'm probably going to do a drive-by shooting. Or I'm probably going to run you over with my car. Either or, I'm going to kill you. Yeah, that's what the employees are saying now. They're not saying, okay, we fired. Let me go back home and let me tell my family I've been fired and move on and get a new job. Oh, no, they're coming back with a vengeance. Sir and ma'am.
To this, security footage captures minutes of the black SUV chasing down the employer, zigzagging through this and other neighborhood streets. Then driving backwards, contact is made. We're pausing the video here as the employer is run over and catapulted into the nearby wall.
I see the guy laying down. He's laying face down, and he's not moving.
But the intoxicated driver wasn't finished.
I was hollering at him, stop. And the guy wouldn't stop.
Anna Tilley says she told her 27-year-old grandson to get her shotgun.
Throw me the gun. And
What? Granny got balls like... Hey, can we get a round of applause for Granny? Let's give a round of applause to Granny. You see, all these men around here, and no one went to go get a thing. Hey, she said she told her nephew or her cousin, whatever, go and get Billy, right now, Billy, go and get me the shotgun right now, because I ain't playing no games. I'm tired of this hooligan and foolishness in my neighborhood. Billy, go and give me that shotgun, and I'm going to blaze his ass back to the past where he belonged. Granny going down. Salute to Granny. Can we get salute to Granny?
Raised the gun. I saw him. I thought, oh my God. He's just going to raise the gun. But he raised it, and the guy just kept coming at him.
And then her grandson subdues him, later cooperating with police before release by Friday morning.
He was going crazy.
You knew he was coming towards you.
Yeah.
Bowman was struck by wall debris and left with a mutilated leg.
It happened so fast. You don't understand. It happened so fast.
Did you think you were going to die?
Absolutely.
Left with a stretch of neighborhood that now, too, needs remodeling. Reporting from the West Valley, Ryan Matthey, 8 News Now.
If you're an employer and you own a business, be careful, all right? These employees ain't playing no more games no more. They got nothing to lose. They ain't got nothing to lose, man. So, therefore, you don't stop their money flow. Yeah, you don't stop their money flow, and now they finna stop your blood flow. And you already know what I mean by that. You as the employee, stop their money flow. They finna stop the blood flow of you and put you 6 feet under. Be careful out here, ma'am and sir. It's getting vicious out here in America. You got roommates killing roommates, and then you got employees killing employers. What type of world we living in? Man, you know what? I'm going to say it again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I love y'all. I appreciate you guys for tuning in with me. Spook is out, man.